America?
I don't have my social studies book.
It's okay. You can maybe just listen.
Which page? This page is further.
Yep. 130.
It looks like this, everybody.
You really can't even show it in my camera.
Whoa.
You have, come on.
103. 130.
130. Chapter 7.
Wait, what the?
All right. So page 130. So a new America. So not last week, but before the break, we talked about the cattle drives and how the West had kind of grown at this time. They built the railroad. So America is changing. It is growing from where it started when the Native Americans were here first, and when the colonists came. It's changing and it's growing. Okay, so let's talk about how America is growing when the immigrants came here. So page 130. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Josiah. You have to unmute yourself before you start. You can read.
America was growing quickly to people from other countries. America sounded like a place where their dreams could come true. By the late 1800s,
1800s? 1800s.
hundreds of thousands of people left their countries to become new Americans. They were called immigrants. An immigrant is a person who leaves his own country to make his home in another country. New Americans came from countries all over the world.
Okay, so America is growing, and what America started to become was like a place of new opportunity for a lot of people. So a lot of people would hear about America and how it was like the land of, opportunity where their dreams could come true. So people from all parts of the world started to travel here. That's what that map is showing there at the bottom. So from all kind of different countries, they were traveling to America to make their dreams come true. That's what they were told. And so they were called immigrants. And an immigrant is a person who leaves their own country to make their home in another country. Okay, so if they would leave Asia, their home in Asia, to make a home in America, they were called an immigrant. Okay, page 131. So many of the immigrants came here by boat to America. They would sail into the New York Harbor, in particular, the Statue of Liberty. And so the Statue of Liberty has an island called Ellis Island, and there they have a book that contains a lot of the names of the immigrants that came here. Okay, all right, so 131. All right, go ahead, Austin.
Not take all of their belongings. When they moved to America, some could not even take suitcases. They had little money. Some were leaving countries where they could not own their own land, or they came from a country where there was not enough food, no matter their.
I think you're skipping lines.
Huh?
Can you start all over again?
Okay.
Okay.
Immigrants could not take all of their belongings. When they moved to America, some could not even take suitcases. They had little money. Some were leaving countries where they could not own their own land, or they came from countries where there was not enough food, no matter where they came from or their reason for coming. These immigrants all wanted to be Americans. They came with a great desire to build a new life in a free country.
Mhm.
In the United States, there were free to follow their dreams.
Good. Okay, so most of the immigrants, when they came here, they couldn't take all of their belongings when they came to America. So they kind of just had to take what they could, and some of them barely had money as well. So they were leaving their entire hometown to come to a whole new country, and they didn't really have much of anything. And so some of them didn't have freedom of religion as well. And so they felt like coming to America would have been a better thing for them. So some came for freedom of religion, some had come for good jobs. And so in the 1800s, they had what's called the California Gold Rush that happened. And this gold rush also brought a lot of people to America because they wanted to find gold, of course. So that's also why some people came here as well. So some had dreams of just having food because some of their countries, they didn't have a lot of food. So they figured in America, they would have a lot of food. So everybody had different reasons why they came here. Like I said, America, they made it seem like it was a place where your dreams could come true. Okay, page 132. Dreams of the New Americans. So these were some of their dreams. Go ahead, BJ.
He's muted.
Yeah. Unmute, BJ.
Each immigrant had a dream he hoped would come true. In the
United.
United States.
Yeah.
What were some of these dreams? The dream of being free to worship God, the dream of feeding a good job and earning money, the dream of every children getting an
Education.
The dream of one owning land or a house.
Good. So all the immigrants had like I said, they all had their reason why they came here. Some wanted to be free to worship the Lord. Some wanted to find a good job and earn money. Some wanted their children to have good education. And then some people just wanted to own their own land and their own house. And so that's why they came here at that time. All right, let's go at 133. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to get people who never read yet. All right, go ahead, Cadence. And then, but we have science. So if you didn't read, we have science.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Some of these dreams came true right away. Other dreams took longer. For many, English was a new language to learn. They had to find jobs to provide for their families, to become a
Determination, that's the word.
To become a
citizen.
Of a new country takes courage. hard work and discipline. Yet to these new Americans, it was all worth it. They were proud to call America their home.
Good. So some of their dreams came true right away, and some people it took a little while. And so because they had to learn the language of English, a lot of these countries did not speak English. So when they came to America, most people spoke English. Well, pretty much everybody. So they kind of had to learn that. So it was a challenge as well. So they wanted to become a citizen, meaning they would become, I guess you could say they were called American citizens as well. So we are American citizens because we are born here, but those who were not born here are not, they're immigrants and they have to become citizens. So they kind of got to go through a process. So sometimes they have to like take a test, study the country and stuff like that in order for them to become a citizen. And so it's still going on today. Some people come from different countries to America to become a citizen, okay? So, all right, 134. So America's songs.
Miss Prudence,
Mm-hmm.
one time me and my daddy went in the store and there were like some Chinese people and they spoke a different language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they might have been immigrants or their family maybe was at one point. And so yeah, like we said, some of them don't speak English. 134. God Bless America. Okay, so I'm gonna read it so we can kind of get through it quickly, but we still have science. So Irving Berlin was born in Russia in 1888. He and his family immigrated to America when he was only 5 years old. His family was very poor, but very thankful to become Americans. Irving had a great love for music. He loved to sing, but his father was too poor to pay for music lessons. Yet music seemed to come out of his heart. He sang and taught himself how to play the piano. When Irving Berlin was a young man, our country was fighting in the Great War. Because many countries were fighting in this world, it was later called World War I, which is the war we're talking about in our book. Irving served in the army and was glad to help his country. During this time, he wrote a marching song for the soldiers called God Bless America. This song does not work as a marching song, he thought, so he put it away and forgot about it. About 20 years passed. Kate Smith, a famous singer, asked Mr. Berlin if he had a song that she could, I'm on page 135, sing to remember veterans of World War I. On the night of November 11, 1938, Kate Smith sang God Bless America for the first time on the radio. Soon after this, America was fighting another war, World War II. It was a very sad time for all Americans. Irving Berlin's song, God Bless America, helped cheer them. The words of this patriotic song have encouraged Americans during difficult times. So really the song was written during the war. So we had World War I going on, and then we had World War II that also started not long after that. So the song God Bless America was kind of like, I guess you could say they were trying to like bless America, with all the wars that were going on. And then they did, then they also had, whenever World War II started, they decided to go ahead and have the song. So that's the song, God Bless America. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow we'll listen to it or something. I don't think the lyrics are in the book, so I'll probably put it up. Okay, so that's our social studies, the immigrants that came to America and how